Hey guys, thank you guys for being here. I was not going to go live tonight because I was a little tired, but I said, hey, I'm going to go live because there's some stuff that we definitely need to talk about. All right. Stuff that we definitely need to talk about. I know it's Sunday. I know a lot of you guys got to be up early in the morning, but I promise I will not be long. You guys definitely be patient with me as we get through this live. Okay. Give me a second. Let me put this up. Thank you all for coming over and supporting the live. There's quite a bit of people live tonight as well. Quite a bit of people. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the live. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay. Hi, I see 36 of you guys coming in and you guys are still coming. Thank y'all so much. Please don't forget to tap on the like button for me. Please do not forget to tap on the like button for me. Okay. Oh, I see Empress is live too. All right. So I'm not going to hold you guys long. I just had a couple topics that I wanted to run through. And then I am going to let you go. All right. Y'all know there's a lot of mess going on, child. I am definitely going to talk about it because I need to. All right, but give me a second. Let me get this up. Let me see who's in here so far. I know we got people in the bushes because, child, that's where people reside. Hey, Erica Rogers, thanks for being here. Lord Eden, thanks for being here. Stacy Lane, thanks for being here. Deborah Johnson, thanks for being here. Jones Lynn, hi. Trina Dean, hi. Arthurita Johnson is here. Sweet Essence, thanks for being here. Velma Sadler, Armanelle Moore, Erica Butler, Trina Dean, Sheila Rumpf, thanks for being here. Vera Dockery, Armanelle Moore, Carla Johnson, thanks for being here, okay? You guys, I appreciate you all for stopping by and supporting the video. Let's go ahead and jump right on in. We've already done our disclaimer. All right. So let me go ahead and get into some things, okay? Because I haven't had a chance to really go live like I wanted to. You guys know I am on vacation, and pardon me for not being on camera tonight because I am in my pajamas. Y'all know I don't like to be on camera in pajamas. Well, I won't be on camera in pajamas. We don't flow like that. But thank you guys. Thank you guys. It is kind of late. All right. So I said before I go to bed, I definitely have to go live to address some stuff because there's so much mess going on, y'all. And y'all know I don't like mess. I do not like mess. But we have some stuff that we have to talk about. Okay. First things first. Let's see. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. All right. Because my name was brought up in it, and I usually don't like to address things, but I got to talk about this because it's a lot of lies and bullshit that's perpetuated, and I'm so sick and tired of my name being brought up and stuff. Y'all know I'm the most non-problematic person ever. Like, I don't be bothering people. I come on here and I do my stuff and I get off. I hop over and I support whoever I want to. I'll laugh and I'll crack a joke or two in the chat. But when it comes to coming in here, harassing people, bullying people, I don't do that shit. I don't have time for it. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm a businesswoman. I don't even want that attached to my name, okay? Period. So, but we've been hearing a lot of stuff, and most of the time I just kind of let it ride because I'm just like, okay, this is YouTube shit, and I don't take it serious like that. But when your name keeps being mentioned and videos keep being made, and you know, I feel like people just keep saying your name and stuff because they want it to stick. I feel like if they say it enough times that people are like, oh, that's that person again. No, let me go ahead and clear that up now. I don't talk about people. I don't come for content creators. That's not my shit. I come on here to do my content. All right. I see you, Scorpion Miss. Thanks for being in the building. Okay. Thanks, Shaquana, for being here. But let me go ahead. I need to clear some stuff up because this email was sent out. I heard a few content creators say that they received it in their emails. I didn't care to see if it was, well, I didn't see it in mine, in one of my emails. I have multiple because I do, you know, business stuff. But so I didn't see it under my Caramel Rail email, which would be the only one that I've actually shared with you guys where it would be sent. Okay, my Caramel Rail email. But let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to have to take my banner down so that you guys can see this in its entirety because this is some, we call it fuck shit. Okay, I'm sorry, YouTube. All right, so let's get into it. Allegedly, this was sent today at 4:44 p.m. by some person named Kim Savage. I have a very good idea of who this may be, just because of the rhetoric and how it's worded. Okay, I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. I feel like I'm very intelligent. But let's go ahead and read it. I know you guys have heard it on several other channels, but you have not heard it on mine yet. So let me go ahead and talk about this so that we can clear some things up. All right. So several content creators were mentioned in this. My name is also mentioned in it as well. Let me go ahead and pull up the other so I can skip ahead to the next because it's so much. I'm like, Jesus, I can't even go on vacation and and do me, and shit. It's just like I can't even go on vacation and enjoy myself with my husband, and not have to be brought into some bullshit. And it's just like constant. I'm on vacation and videos are being done about me saying caramel this, caramel. Why? I'm not even on YouTube as much as I usually am because I'm on fucking vacation. I'm somewhere with a drink in my hand. I'm somewhere getting massaged. I'm somewhere at a show. I'm somewhere turning up, like doing me, doing my husband, doing me, having a fucking good time, shopping, just all the things you do when you go on vacation, not even worried about bullshit and drama. And I was just like, well, damn. Some of you guys may have seen me pop up in a chat or two to support a few of my homies that go live. But I mean, that's what you do when I have some downtime. So let's get into this because this is some fuck shit. We got to talk about it. Who is this Kim? Whoever this Kim Savage person is, this is what they had to say. Terrence, y'all know who Terrence is. Terrence is giving you the real tea. Says you have so much to say. You guys, pardon me if I stumble over this because whoever wrote it obviously did not have on a helmet, so the words and pronunciation did not flow as they taught us in school, from grammar school all the way up to high school and college and beyond. Okay, I'm not sure. ICDC college may have, maybe they dropped out of ICDC college, whatever. I'm not sure, but y'all bear with me as I try to get through this. Okay. Yeah. Usually, yeah. Helmet and the chin strap may have been too tight. I'm not sure, but let's read. Terrence, you have so much to say about Black women's business, but made from one. Okay. What's wrong with your mama didn't breastfeed you or didn't hold you at all? Says it lay you down with a blanket, pushing your bottle in your mouth. That's an incomplete sentence, but okay. Let me get broke wrist, shitty ass, because I want this video to be monetized. Can't even talk, drunk all the time, wearing your ovaries on your outside and your heart on your sleeve. Now, ninja, you can't play both sides, want a vagina or putting your nose in other people's affairs. I know you guys did not understand that because it did not make sense. Now, especially women's, okay? So they put a period after affairs and they started another sentence and made a whole complete sentence out of especially women's period. All right, so we're going to move on because that's what it says. You need to be your own team and not the YouTube street community, period. I have reported your channel along with Yolanda, aka Anthony Lofty's, Chef Don Don Funky, aka Stinky Schlong Daniva, Impressive Radio. You guys know her as Empress Radio, okay? Slow Talking ASS, Throw Rocks and Hides Her Hands. Biatches Don't Start No Shh and It Want. WANT be no it. Okay. I know you didn't get that, but that's what it says. Eat what on your plate. No pronunciation, so we're going to move on because it does not say comma or period, but we got to move on. Your channels are being monitored. Okay, sure, they're supposed to be monitored by YouTube, of course. All right, that's who should be monitoring channels. I'm not sure if you're sitting back monitoring someone's channel, that can be looked at as stalking. All right, let's just educate a little bit because y'all know that's what I like to do. If, and that's in it for anybody in my bushes as well, if you're sitting back monitoring every single solitary thing that someone has to say, post, do, where they're going, whatever the case may be, that could be seen as stalking. All right. I'm not sure why one would need to do that when there's grass outside, there's pavements, there's things to do. People have to go to work. There's this thing called life that people usually have to attend to. But if you're only having time to sit in your home on your computer and look at what everyone is doing and not living your life in the fullest capacity that you can live it, that could definitely be a sign of mental illness. All right. This person goes on to say that your channels or, okay, in school they told us to say R-A-R-E, but this person says or. I don't know, ICDC college may have taught that. We'll go with it. Being monitored, period. Tisa tells no. Okay. No more checks on the 21st. Okay. Not sure why they would be worried about that. For those of you who don't know, YouTube does pay their employees on the 21st of every month. Okay. F around and find out. That could be looked at as a threat. Okay. So just for whoever did not know that, that particular sentence just right there could be looked at as a threat. F around and find out. Find out what? What are we finding out? Okay. Some people thinks, okay, plural. Some people thinks everything is about them. GAY or pride, but keep calling Black women's, okay, plural. That's on the front line, okay, of y'all ungrateful, effed ass, selfish, broken, mental illness ass ninjas, okay, kiss our ass, okay. It says if you a kidney, plasma, blood transfusion, a hug, okay. We aren't coming. Go get the clear people. All right. Yeah. Uh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that meant. Dirty ass schlong or balls. Okay. Crying inside ninja, but want to be a gorgeous, strong, smart, life giving, but can't. Period. All right. Says it miss me with the broken homes that came from. Period. Okay. All right. Can't, period. I didn't know that that could be a sentence. Can't, and then period. Okay. So miss me with the broken homes that came from, period. Oh, exclamation. No GoFundMe money, period. We can't, or we ain't got it. Says it, look to yourself, leave true T alone, and anybody else's that. Let's move to the next one. Yourself, period. Leave true T alone, and nobody else says that you have a problem, period. Okay. Caramel, this is the part that I absolutely love. All right, let's get into that. Caramel, okay. Whore, in parentheses, in quotations here, whore, you are another one who likes to throw rocks and hide your hands. Whore. Yeah, I've never been a whore. Every man that I've ever been with was my boyfriend, my husband, and we don't dick hop, girl. So where you got whore from, like you know me like that, very diabolical. Okay, maybe you should find something to sit on so you won't have to be clocking my coochie mouths. Let's carry on. All right. That I like to, what is it? I like to throw rocks and hide my hands. Oh, really? Okay. If that's what you call it, just coming on here and doing my good old commentary and getting the fuck off and not bothering people, if that's what you call it, maybe, Paxil and some other medication that they usually give people who have mental illness, allegedly, would be a great place to start versus worrying about where my hands are if I choose to hide them. All right. So she goes on to say, or whoever this person is, you said that you didn't live in Georgia. Why you would worry about where the fuck I live versus where you live is very, very unbeknownst to me. And you also said that you wasn't Melody Cherie fan, but you showed up in Georgia before 803. Where do you know how do you know where I was? Were you stalking me? I'm glad you didn't run up on me. I'm very glad you didn't do that. You seem to know where I am all the time. If I choose to go to Georgia, Mississippi, or Idaho, Florida, Vegas, wherever I choose to go, that's my motherfucking business. All right. But I never said that I was a millimeter, and I've said that since day one. Okay. So if you want to call that and me not being a fan, I really don't be fanning out over people. I support who I want to support, but I've said since day one, and anyone who watched me know that I've always said that I am not a millimeter. I am a Melody Cherie supporter. I share her products. I share her businesses, anything that she's got going on. If she's having a meet and greet in Atlanta, as she did whenever I chose to attend with all the other content creators, where I was asked by another content creator and another content creator to come to the festivities because I was in the city, I chose to do so because I'm always where? Outside. Okay. Yes, I'm always outside. So this person says that I'm not a fan of Melody Cherie, but you showed up in Georgia before 803. Sassy T, she mentions. Girl with the real T. I'm not sure who that is because I don't remember hanging out with anyone by that name. At Melody Event Whore, there's that whore word again. All right. Clocking my coochie miles again. Says that I knew when you said that you used to live in the DMV area like Pastor Jamal Bryant. Now, let me just clear up something. I have never lived in the DMV. All right. Not sure. I'm sorry that you don't know how to stalk good. Okay. Usually when you stalk a person, take a few notes if you need to. But to say that I live somewhere I've never lived, I've never lived in the DMV, and that's proof, and I can prove that. All right, now, and how I know Bishop Jamal Bryant is none of your fucking business. Now, if you want to go back and look at my videos, I said in the video how I knew him. Okay, now, and I'm not going to do your homework for you because I don't take my videos down. So, since you have enough time to worry about where the fuck I be and what I choose to do, you can go back and comb through my videos and find the video where I spoke on Pastor Jamal Bryant. Okay, if we can call him that, and find out how the fuck I know him because I do know him very, very well. I know his family, all of that. But you go and do your homework and find that. You says, I knew your ass ran to Georgia. I run nowhere. If you run up on me, I won't run. Prove it, okay? And I can prove that. As I said, I'm always out. Okay. I could drop my Lolo and all that. I'm never scared. Trust that. All right. I don't know why people think that Carol Merrill is a punk because she don't sit on the internet and argue with people. I will never argue with anyone. But if you ever run up on me, it is what it is. All right. Georgia is a stand your ground state. And if my doorbell rang, the chopper will sing. And you can take that however you want to. All right. And I'm just saying, I have a right to protect me and mine. And if you come to my house and make any threats towards me whatsoever and come to my door, I have a right to protect me and mine. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Read into it, whatever you want to. But I've heard a lot of threats going out all over the internet. Continue to do that. But as long as you don't come to my property with the bullshit, then hey, it is what it is. I'm going to stay on the kumbaya and I'm not going to threaten anybody. But I will say this, if you come to my house, and my camera will catch you. So if and when the police come here after I, protect my home, then it will be on video that you did show your bitch ass up to my home first. And I had every right to under the stand your ground law, protect me and mine on my property. Okay. So just to let you know that if you want to ride by my house real slow, like you want to do something, you're on camera. And I don't give a fuck which way you come, from the left, right, north, south, east, and west, north, south, east, or west. I have cameras all around my property, in and outside. So if you feel like you want to sneak by here and be on some, go ahead. Feel free, and I can zoom in on tags too. All right. Know that. Let's continue. Always talking nasty under women's clothes and calling others out like your shit don't stink. I never talk about women's clothes. I talk about what I do, what I like to do. I told a bitch, yeah, I jump off a dresser too. I will. And if you had a husband, okay, or a man that you can do that on, for yourself, then maybe you won't be worried about what I do over here on mine. If you don't like a person, let me say this, if you don't like a person, why the fuck are you in their bushes listening to every single solitary word they have to say to run it back like you a damn YouTube secretary? That's what I don't understand. Why? If you don't like a person, do you sit in a chat or in the bushes, as they call it, to listen to every single solitary word they have to say and running it back to someone so that someone else can do a video to speak on what said person had to say? This is my channel. I say what I want when I want to say what I want to say about whoever, about whatever. I report on what I want to report on. I will play whatever music I want to play on my channel. And if you don't like it, don't fucking click on here, because it's not going to change. All right. So to say that I'm talking nasty under someone's clothes, that's a lie. All right. That's another lie. We don't do that. I talk about me and what I like to do. All right. Where's my album? My album is being made. Why you would worry about that, I don't know. And for anyone who always like to say Caramel's lying, anything that I say on my channel and anyone that watch me, I show receipts. I've showed my contract. I've shown that, and it's legit. People say, oh, she don't model. I've shown that. Okay. I went to John Casablanca School. I showed receipts on that. I showed myself on runways. I've done several shows. shows. I don't have to cap on anything. Okay. I've been on TV. I've been on The Voice. I've done a boatload of shit, but I don't need to brag about that because I've shown every single solitary thing that I said that I've done. So for people to sit on platforms and say, oh, she's never done that. She's never done that. She's lying about that. Bitch, don't worry about when my album come out. When it comes out, continue to be a fan. Okay. Go buy it. Go buy it since you're so worried about it. You know nothing about artist development. I do that as well. And I do have music that I've written, and I do have album credits for writing said music. Okay. I sure do. My bank account reflects that. Should I show that as well? Since you all in my shit. I mean, should I? Since everybody like to say people are so broke. Broke people don't go on multiple weeks of vacation and come home and their lights are still on and food in their pantry and well, I don't have car payment now, but bills paid. Okay. Broke people don't do that. But people love to be in your business and sit in your bushes and take notes and try to run shit back like they know you like that. You don't know me. You never met me ever. Probably never. Well, I hope you don't. I really hope you don't. I really hope you don't. But let's continue this bullshit. The DMV. You said you lived in the DMV. Bitch, I never lived in the DMV. Never said that. You don't know where I lived. Okay. Always talking nasty under someone's clothes, like your shit don't stink. Where's your album? Writing critics. Okay. We have those. All right. That's verifiable. My bank account reflects that. I ain't even got to do all that because people love to say, oh, she's broke. Okay. Jazzy Faye, not sure how he got into that. JD, whoever at Pride Community, fake biatches, want to vagina but can't have one. Y'all see it on the screen. All right. Y'all see it on the screen. Y'all see it on the screen. I ain't gonna read all of that out because I do want to monetize my video. Baby daddy and don't have a baby daddy social security number or aren't receiving child support. I'm not sure who that's to because I don't do child support. I'm married and my son is by my husband. And you are noticed at Little Schlong Anthony Lofty's, Memphis at whatever that is. It said, if this doesn't apply to you, then let it fly. I repeat, doxing is next. That's a crime. So if you would like to do that, because I'm already working on some stuff right now with someone who tried to do some doxing as well. So yeah. Stop tearing your people down to come up. And do you not think that this entire email that you just sent out was tearing your people down, if you're even black? Because the way you spell the Nigger word, we don't say it that way. We use the A at the end. So if that's you, and I'm going to call a name, American born, if that's you, because you were heard on a video saying that you are mass reporting people's pages. And just to let you know that mass reporting false claims to YouTube because you want to see a person's channel be taken down is against YouTube policies and guidelines. Okay. Just know that your page will also be taken down because YouTube will investigate that. And it's also in the community guidelines that if one reports a channel with false reports, that your channel could also be in jeopardy. So you're out here trying to ride for somebody and you're on heard on videos, because I have the screenshot and as well. Okay. Mayor of YouTube, AKA American born, because I hear you have multiple names. You guys feel like y'all can go out here and create multiple channels with multiple names and keep changing shit and taking stuff down and putting stuff up. It's not working. It's called screenshot. Anything that you put on the internet is forever. Even if you take it down, there is still a footprint there where it can be pulled back up. There's a certain thing called screenshots. There's a certain thing called screen record. Okay. Just because you remove it doesn't mean that it's gone. Right. Chef said, how Jamal get into it? I know Jamal. I know several members of his family. I know, and I don't have to tell people how I know. Like I said, we talked about all this bullshit before on several of my other videos, but to try to threaten someone to say that I repeat, doxing is next. I'm not worried about that. I don't have anything to hide in my life. Okay. I don't have anything that I've done in my life that I'm not proud of. I feel like everyone have had ups and downs in their lives that anything could be shared about anyone, but I'm not interested in what anybody got going on but myself. I'm not interested in going behind the scenes and pulling up anyone's private life and who they used to be with, where they used to live, or anything regarding that. I don't really give a fuck. I'm focused on my life and my level up and what I'm doing, and building and creating wealth with my husband and living my best life. Okay. Stop tearing your people down to come up. That's exactly what you did here. No victims here. I'm binary / pride. Biatches says it, have a good rest of your day and blessings. So now you speak blessings over people after you've cursed them throughout this entire email that you sent out, I hear, to a mass of people. It was sent to me because my name was also brought into it as well. And again, I'm not sure why you care where I go. I put the gas in my car so I can go where the fuck I choose. And when Melody comes into town, if someone called me and invite me, because the last time that she did come into town, I was already lying in my bed, and I was asked if I could come out and hang out because subscribers would want to see me, which would have been the second time. And when I did come there, subscribers were happy to see me. So I'm not sure where this whole idea of I, came and crashed something, or I wasn't supposed to be there, or I was not a fan of Melody, or it was not even about that. It was about people coming together and getting along, which I feel has happened on YouTube with several other content creators. I'm getting along with people that I didn't really even know. To be honest with you, I feel like all of this stuff that's been going on YouTube has really, like a magnet, has drawn a lot of people together to where they get along. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see it as a cult. I don't see it as a gang, as I've been hearing multiple times. Oh, this person is in a gang. They're ganging. I'm not ganging up on anyone. If I choose to be cool with someone and not argue with somebody, that's just what the fuck it is. I'm not arguing with nobody on YouTube anyway, because I'm a grown-ass woman over here. But at the end of the day, if I choose to be okay with Chef Don Don, if I choose to be okay with Terrence, if I choose to be okay with Shay Renee, Empress, Wente Talk, Brown Skin Girl, any of them, and I'm just calling off just the top of my head, I see nothing wrong with that. It's called grown women shit. All right, you come together. Everybody's in this together. We're all YouTubers, content creators. We do the same thing. So I don't see an issue with people getting along because we have one main thing in common. We're all thrown into the same bullshit where people are being harassed, bullied, stalked, and so many other things. And it's been going on for quite some time now. You guys have seen videos about me going up, post about me for over 2.5 years now. And I ignore it because I don't allow certain things like that to taint my spirit. A few things I have addressed. And I also made a post, and I'll say the name, towards True T. You guys know who it is, who's made several videos. She's made some videos while I was on vacation as well. Okay. She's made some videos as well. Still taunting, still coming for me, still saying things about me, and it's all unprovoked. How many videos have you guys seen where I have come for her, where I have started some shit with her? Nothing. And this is all bullshit from how long ago? Where she's saying that I did this, or I repeated this, that she had to say words are not owned unless you copyright them. And I've said it. I made a post about it. That's called anybody can use a word. Anybody can use a word, phrase, unless you copyright said word or phrase. It can be used by anyone. All right. In terms of this person saying, oh, you copied it, you said this, you took this picture, whatever. It is what it is. At the end of the day, as grown fucking women, everyone should move the fuck on and do right. Free speech. Move on, do your fucking content, get on, get out. That's what I do. It's the regurgitating the same bullshit over and over and over and over and over and over. I don't really give a fuck anymore about it. And I know everybody's listening in the bushes, because I don't usually do this. This is not what I enjoy doing. But at the end of the day, it's weird as hell. It's very low vibrational. It's very stupid. And let me just say this. It's so much. It's so much that continues to go on. And I feel like the videos that go up and that continuously is being perpetuated, and then it's the takedown of the videos as if nothing ever happened. That's the weird thing for me. Okay. Now, as we all know, let me just go ahead and share screens right quick. Okay, let me go ahead and share screens because I like to show receipts as we're talking. Let me take this down. because there were several videos that were made about me, and I'm not sure why it's always done over on Here for Hot Tea's channel. That is her channel. It is, but I'm not sure why True Tea is using that channel to go over and perpetuate all of these videos about different content creators. My name keep being thrown in it. I'm seeing now that all of those videos have been taken down now. I'm not sure why. Okay. I'm not sure why, but again, that is against, YouTube's guidelines and policies and procedures to, we call it circumventing a channel to go over and use it under someone else's, channel. You're not supposed to do that. But I've been having videos made about myself done on this same channel, at which now those videos have been removed, as you guys can see. They're not there now, but they've been there. There are videos that were made where several content creators were doxxed, where their names were brought up, where it was said to be, this person's government name and all. I'm not sure why that's content. Because at the end of the day, if one of your subscribers go and do something to someone else, then that puts you in the pile also to be arrested for orchestrating and putting that information out there for said person to go and see that and then do something to someone else. I keep telling people play the most dangerous games. People need to educate themselves on how this shit works. Because it's like putting a hit out on somebody. Like, no, you didn't do it, but you put enough information out there to kind of sick your people or your followers on said people to where they put themselves in a situation to where they can get hurt, because everybody's not going to sit back and call the police and be a punk about it. You got some people that's going to, take up for themselves and do what they feel they need to do to protect their property or whatever the case may be. But when you put people's information up, or you feel like you're doing something to use intimidation tactics and all of this stuff, all of that stuff, that's illegal. Okay, all of that stuff is legal. And however a person chooses to, if they choose to do a police report, if they choose to go file and press charges, whatever the case may be, all of that stuff is traceable. So I'm not sure why people feel like because they sit behind an avatar and they can say things and do things and nobody, they don't know who I am, I can just say it and I can just take it down and it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not. It's very much so not okay. All of that stuff is traceable. I've been talking to an attorney, and I didn't even want to say this. Okay, I've been talking to an attorney, and there's a few things that's been going on here for quite some time that I just kind of sat on and I didn't say anything. There's a lot of crimes being committed here. Okay, and I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give too much away. Let me stop sharing. But I'm just say this right now. There's a lot of crimes being committed. There's people that's being threatened. Okay, that's a crime as well. And again, as I said before, when you solicit someone else to do something for you, that's a crime. Give me 1 second. Because when I heard this, I was very alarmed by this shit. I said, whatever happened to everybody just getting on YouTube and just doing their content and just why is everything getting to the point? And I know some people respond and say little things and cuss each other out. If that's what y'all want to do, great. I don't have time for that shit. I don't have time for that. Give me a second though. I heard this. I was just like, wow. All right. Hold up. Yeah, I don't want to play that. Well, I think we've all heard it by now. I think we've all heard it by now where a certain person was saying that they were going to have some guys go and jump or put hands on content creators. That can be seen as a threat. So if something happens to said content creator, it could fall back on the person who put that out there. Okay. Lies More Lies says that beef brings views. It does. But you have to be careful what kind of beef you're getting yourself into and what you say in said beef, because a lot of that stuff can be taken as a threat. And everybody don't take that shit lightly. It just, I mean, I don't care. Say what you want to say. I feel like this. People say what they want to say in their videos, just like I say what I want to say. I take it serious when you come to my door. That's how I am. Because I feel like a person just say, people just be talking and popping shit because people want to feel important. Do that. Get your money. By all means, get your money. But don't threaten me and then don't bring it to my door. If you see me out and about and you run up on me, I got to do what I got to do. Okay. I got to do what I got to do. That thing going to be on me, and I got to do what I got to do. So that's just for anybody who, because I know a lot of people out here just want to be froggy and want to feel like they Mr. Tough Guy and all that. Okay, great. Great. Okay. I got hands. Believe that. I'm just saying right now, I have hands. I'm a trained boxer, kickboxer. And I'm not trying to brag and I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm just saying, I'm not going to let nobody walk up on me and be on some bullshit. Okay? I'm just saying it right now. I'm just saying it right now because I hear a lot of people making threats and shit. I'm just saying. And I'm not threatening nobody. I'm just saying I will protect myself at any cost. I will protect myself at any cost. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. I sleep well at night. I go anywhere I want to, day or night. I'm not looking over my shoulder. I just go. But to be making threats towards people and saying you're going to sick certain people on people, that shit is going too far. Like for real, for real. It's going too far. And that definitely needs to be looked into. And this having people to do things for other people and creating this mass of people to mass report people's channels and go and sit in people's channels. Because I see it when I go live, I can have like right now 216 people. And we have about 50 or 40 people sitting in the bushes and not even hit like because they're not here to support the channel. They're here to soak up information to run it back to say, oh, did you know she said this? Oh, did you know she said that? Oh, yeah. And then the next thing you know, a thumbnail is made and then a video is made where someone is screaming in a video, bitch this, bitch that, and people are being cussed out and people are being, characters are being defamed and all of this other stuff going on. And the saga continues. The saga continues. So my question is, at what point does this shit stop and people just focus on doing, like, I feel like it's so much stuff to talk about. Y'all know I do celebrity topics. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on what is going on in the YouTube streets, out of YouTube streets, and I try to keep it at that. I don't come on here doing the he said, she said stuff because I'm not into that shit. I don't make that my content to be fucking with people because you don't know what a person have going on. You don't know what a person has going on. So when we see shit like that, people have to make a educated decision to say, hey, am I going to continue to sit and support the bullshit of people sitting up and constantly tearing another person down and constantly starting mess to where this person and people afraid of going and supporting other content creators because of what somebody's going to say, or they don't want to be cursed out, or whatever the case may be, or bullied or harassed in any way, shape, or form. Everyone should be able to go to whatever channel they want to go to and support whoever they want to. We all are content creators. We give our deliveries differently. And you should be able to enjoy whoever you want to talk, whoever you want to sit up under and listen to. It should not come to a point. I don't care like that. I don't care like that. If you like my commentary, great. Go on over there and support Chef Don Don. When you finish supporting Chef Don Don, run on over there to Terrence. Listen to what Terrence got to say. When you finish with that, go on over there to Empress Radio. Go on over there to Tay. Go wherever you choose to go, whoever it is that you feel that you want to watch. But don't allow someone to tell you who you can and cannot watch to make you feel uncomfortable when you go places, because you got people that's scared to go in chats now because of what somebody's going to say, or somebody see them there and screenshot them and say, oh, this person was in Caramel's chat, and then they get cussed out or whatever the case may be, or get blocked for going and supporting their favorite content creators. And it should not be there. YouTube guidelines, again, it is against, go read the guidelines. That's why I said don't sign up for shit unless you know what you're signing up for. Go read it. Don't be out here creating no damn YouTube channels and you don't read what YouTube's guidelines have to say in terms of what you can and cannot do. That go for people who are not YouTubers, content creators. Because we have people who just have YouTube channels, but you're not a content creator. You still have to abide by the YouTube guidelines as a channel owner. You still have to do that. So to go around and telling a person that if you do this, then I'm going to, go unsubscribe to this person. Go unsubscribe. You can't do that because that's against YouTube policies and guidelines. And then you can't harass people And you can't, stalk people and all these other things that's being done on YouTube. And then when somebody reports you, then it's all of a sudden a problem to where then it's, oh, this person struck my channel. Oh, yeah, what do you expect? My child, who is not even on social media, has been talked about. Why? Why are people searching people's channels to look at their children and families to bring it back to YouTube to make it content? I never understood that. Why is that going on? Why are people looking up people's channels, but will block you? Will block you from their channel, but will go to your channel? Because I've had pictures stolen from my social media and uploaded to their social media with negative defamatory messages attached to them as content. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's against YouTube policies and guidelines. It absolutely is. I've seen cease and desist go out to where people have asked to not be contacted and not to be spoken to or spoken of in any sense of the word, and it continues. It continues. You guys see the same stuff I see on YouTube. And I don't even like to get in other people's stuff because I feel like everybody on this mug should be grown and can fight their own battles. Absolutely. But again, we have one common denominator that's brought everyone together. So many different content creators who have felt the same wrath, who it's like a magnet. We've all been drawn together and we get along. I don't see anything wrong with that. That's how it's supposed to be. So what is the problem with people being on the kumbaya and can be in the same space at the same time? YouTube is such a huge platform to where everyone should be able to be on the same platform. Come on here, make your money. No one should be stepping on nobody's toes. No one should care about what another person say in their video. No one should care about what music somebody else played to say, oh, I was going to play that or I'm playing that. Who the fuck cares? It's enough space on YouTube for everyone to be creative in their own way. I'm just saying. I heard somebody say I uploaded new music to my YouTube channel because I play music, or I'm a music fanatic. So I love to play entrance music when my people are coming in, and also when my people are going out, or I have a jam session while we're waiting for people to hit the like button. So I upload new music. Why is it that someone from another channel is worried about if my music is YouTube approved? Why do you care? This is my channel. Do you think that I'm going to jeopardize my channel for YouTube to not monetize my videos to play music that's not YouTube approved on my channel? So people are going as far as trying to monitor what I play on my channel to say, oh, that music's not YouTube approved. Why are they playing that music on their channel? Because it's my music. It's called options. It's called options. I have a right to play whatever I want to. I have a right to talk about what I want to, as long as I'm not talking about you. But my name is always in a video. Why is that? For 2.5 years. It's weird. It's weird. Why would a person's financial records be anyone's content when Trump is in office? Planes are falling from the sky. Golly, stuff is going on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kenya Moore just announced she's not coming back. Like, it's so much shit to talk about, but I'm sitting here reading a fucking email where people are making homophobic messages and innuendos towards people when there's so much content to talk about. Are we that shallow-minded? Are we that low vibrational that we have to reach back and be on that level? This is 2025, and you mean to tell me that we still have people that are homophobic to the point that they can't go through their day without trying to talk about what a person like in their bedroom? Why does that concern you? Why does that concern you? what a person like in their bedroom. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. So the threat of if you don't do this, then I'm going to dox you. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Because it's getting to the point now, I'm not going to be quiet anymore. I'm just going to start taking legal action, and I don't even want to spend my money like that, because that cut into my, I like that. That's my shoe money, and I don't mind. I have to sacrifice some, but it's getting to the point now where people going to have to start taking legal action against certain situations now. And that also means for subscribers as well. So if you're allowing someone to reel you into their bullshit, to go out here and do things for them and harass people and stalk people and do all of those things, then just know you're going to be brought in those lawsuits and into things as well. If you don't want police reports and lawsuits and warrants, and I said it before and I meant that, okay? If you don't want warrants taken out on you and you out driving and your shit get pulled over and you have to go and be in those handcuffs for being in YouTube petty BS of harassing and bullying and stalking and making threats and communicating threats to people, then continue to do that. That's just on period. That's just on period. At some point, you got to stop. You just got to stop allowing people to play in your face. And I feel like it's just stupid. And it all came from this stupid ass show, Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't know what it is about this show that's causing people to be so dark and to be so, to want to go after people. Like, you don't have to be a fucking millimeter. Let me just go ahead and say that. You like who you like. You don't have to be in a group to support a person. I'm going to say it again. You don't have to be in a group to support a person. You don't have to be a millimeter to support Melody. You could go right over there on her TikTok when she go live and buy whatever product that you need to buy and or want to buy, if that's what you choose to do. If she comes to your town and have any type of show, meeting, program, whatever, and you decide to go or not go, that is your prerogative. Like, what is it, a race to see who can be the biggest millimeter? I'm pretty sure Melody knows who her supporters are and who, you know what I'm saying? This is my platform. I don't have to show anything Melody related, but I do. People who watch me and support my channel, you've seen it. You've seen me post her products. Every single business that she has. Like, seriously. So this whole mess of, oh, she don't even like Melody. How do you know what I like? How do you know what I like? It's like grown people, and the majority of the people that's on here doing this shit are older women that have grown ass kids. Older women with grown ass kids and grandkids sitting on the internet perpetuating lies and innuendos and taking stuff back and creating issues that where it should not be. Why, as a grown ass woman that's a grandmother, running back and telling somebody else that has a platform that somebody said this or that? Like, what grade are we in? Are we in high school? Are we in middle school? Are y'all really on that? I'm like, this is the most immature shit I've ever seen for YouTube. Oh my God. Maybe I'm just mature. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too mature. Stuff like that just don't even occur to me. It don't occur to me to do that at all. I'm serious. I'm serious. We're going to go mass report. And people are sitting in, yep, okay, yep, like co-signing like that's okay. I'm not going to report your channel unless you're doing some shit to me or posting, something that's going to be negative or derogatory towards me, or you coming for my child or something of that fashion. Other than that, I don't give a damn. Get your money. But if you coming at me on some crazy stuff, yeah, I'm going to report it. I'm going to say it right here and right now. Get mad. I don't give a hot boiling damn. I sure will. I sure will. You don't get to come for me and I just sit here and don't do anything. Yeah, I'm going to report it. I absolutely will. And if that makes you feel away, then don't do what you did. If that makes you feel away, then don't continue to do what you're doing. If a person is being harassed, yes, it's deemable for a person to report it to YouTube, because that's what you're supposed to do. Go read the policies and guidelines. That's what it says to do. That's what it says to do, especially when kids are involved. My child was involved. Empress Radio's child was involved. Plenty of other people. What my son got to do with it? He don't bother nobody. He don't even have a YouTube channel. I won't even allow him to have a YouTube channel because of shit like that. And he's been asked, Mom, can I have a YouTube? No, because motherfuckers are crazy, and so am I. What does my son have to do with it? So the fuck what if he's chunky? My son is healthy. He's healthy. He run up and down a football field. Yeah. He can run up and down a football field. He gets physicals before he plays football. And if his doctor clears him to play football and he can play football without a problem, why the fuck does somebody care if my child is chunky? That's my child. I had him. Does that hurt me? No, because my son is successful, probably more successful than any of these motherfuckers on YouTube right now. He's very successful. He's a straight A kid, straight A student. I don't have no problems out of him. So when I hear people saying negative things to get a reaction out of me, that shit don't fucking bother me. I know what I bore. He got a mama and a daddy in his house who takes very good care of him. Jordans from one end of the closet to the next. Clothes with tags on them. So my child is good. So when you speak on him, it's a deflection of probably what you're dealing with. So just to let you know, I have very tough skin. I'm like an armadillo. It takes a lot to hurt my feelings. So if that's where you trying to hit below the belt to come for my child, how shallow? How shallow? That's against YouTube policies and guidelines as well. It absolutely is. Go read it. Go read it. What else did I want to talk about? We already talked about sending people to do crimes for you, like when you threaten somebody to send somebody to monkey stump somebody or assault someone. I watched enough First 48s and I know a lot about crime and all of that. That's just like a paid hit. If that person jump on somebody and beat them and they hurt them or knock them down and they hit their head, you just is at fault because you solicited that act. Oh yeah. Everybody going to jail. For real. For real. Everybody gonna go to jail for real. That was involved. So be very careful with running out here trying to impress people by doing their dirty work. Because at the end of the day, when an investigation is done and you sitting in that room and your ass is facing all this time for trying to be loyal to somebody that ain't going to be loyal for you, and they not going to go to jail for your ass for you out here running and trying to impress people and be a part of the clique and the crew on some bullshit. Okay. Shit is all real. Shit is all funny and all funny games until that shit happen. It's all funny games till that shit happen. See, I'm the type of person, like I said, I don't sit on here and argue with you. I take a little screen record and screenshot and I just sit on it. And at the opportune time, I'll send it to the necessary place that it needs to go. I'm working on some stuff right now. And I hope the person is listening. I'm working on some stuff right now. Because I feel like 2.5 years is enough. I feel like enough is a motherfucking enough. We got grown ass people. I'm going to say it now. Black Titanic. Why is my name in your mouth? I don't know. You supposed to be in the hospital with tubes running everywhere talking about you on oxygen. Why is Caramel Rail's name in your mouth where you sitting in chats? Because I keep seeing it. People keep sending it to me. I don't mention you. I don't talk about you. I hear you over there casting spells with my name in it. Don't let me tell you. Let me show you. Because I'm a receipt shower. Let me go ahead and show this shit because I didn't even want to do this. Let's go ahead and exhibit 1. Because it keeps happening. Why you worried about my husband? Everybody that follow me, I've posted pictures of my husband. I've taken them down. But for those of you that follow me, you know my husband is not Mexican, correct? Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen pictures of my husband and you know he ain't Mexican. This is the shit I'm talking about. You should be worried about your health, Black Titanic, but you are worried about who my husband is and soliciting. This is what I'm talking about right here. If you guys see it in the chat, where Earth Journeys, officially Black Titanic, says Caramel Rail over there with that Mexican, y'all, call ICE. So now we're making false ICE claims. That's also a crime. I literally posted a picture of myself and my husband, since everyone is so concerned. He fine too. Let me go ahead and say that. He sure is. He ain't Mexican, but he speak multiple languages because he's smart. I ain't got no dummy over here. Fine and smart. But now you're perpetuating lies and bullshit to put on a platform that had now over 1,000 and something people have seen. I have the screenshot right here where Black Titanic, who's supposed to be sick and damn near going up yonder, mentioning my name, Caramel Rail, over there with that Mexican, y'all, call ICE. What are we calling ICE for? My husband is a citizen, a U.S. citizen at that. See, when you're trying to dig up people's information and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, then it's called this little thing called defamation of character. So now, once again, we just talked about it. You are soliciting people. Who is this group that you're asking to run to ICE and make these false claims? I would like to know. Because if I was laying in the hospital or I was about to get open heart surgery, I don't want to be on YouTube soliciting anyone to do anything. I'm probably going to be somewhere praying that my surgery goes well and that I get better. Because who can live without a heart? Especially if you got to have oxygen. Because one must have to breathe, right? So you mean to tell me that my husband's nationality is more important than you breathing? Is that what we're doing? Why would my husband and whoever he is, why would that be a concern to you when you don't even have a husband? Why would my husband be a concern to anyone on YouTube? He's not even on fucking YouTube. Why? He lay beside me every night. Why would that be a concern? Let's take that down. Because I keep seeing shit. I just be like, really? Really? And I don't bother nobody. And y'all know that. Here she is again. This oil bullshit. She's over here, you know. Here it is again. My name, @Caramel. Why are you adding me? I don't talk to you. I don't fool with you on any level. I don't come to your channel. But you're adding me. That's harassment. That's harassment. That's low-key a threat. Because I also told you to leave me alone. That means I want no interaction with you. I also asked True T the same thing. And it's written. It's on my page. I left it up there for a reason. Leave me alone. That means I want no interaction with you whatsoever. I don't talk to you. I don't make videos about you. Find one that I've made a video about you. Find one video. So then it becomes harassment, stalking, communicating threats, acts of intimidation. All of those are crimes that I just named. Just those right there. But then you put my name in this mess to say I'm in a gang. I'm not in any gang. Period. I don't even hang with a lot of bitches like that. I got 2 homegirls that I hang with that are females. And not to disrespect nobody in the chat when I say bitches like that. Those my homegirls, we talk like that. That's just our thing. I don't even hang with homegirls like that. My circle is very tight. If I'm not with my husband, I got 2 homegirls that I hang with. So to say that I'm in some type of gang where I'm just out here on the gang and we just out here child riding around, you know, with the window down and our do-rags around our head ready to be on some thug thizzle. Nah, that ain't me. But I keep hearing that. When they talk, Empress Radio, Caramel Rail. I just know my name is coming when I hear the bullshit. And it's all lies and perpetuations. And I'm calling it right here on my channel. So when y'all hear the bullshit again, you're hearing it right from the horse's mouth. It's a motherfucking lie. I have a right to be in any channel that I want to, or on any channel that I want to, and support whoever I want to. And just because you see me in their chat does not mean I'm in no fucking gang. Period. That's what you do on YouTube. I keep hearing, oh, she's showing other people's stuff. There is a share button on Instagram. When you see the share button, that means they want you to share. And anyone that I shout out, guess what? That's bringing traffic to their channel. That's me promoting their channel as well. How do you know that I didn't have a conversation with the person that I shared said information? But when everybody's worrying about what everybody else is doing on their channel versus what they're doing on their own, you don't know who I talk to if I share something on my screen. I have several conversations in DMs of people that I say, hey, can I share this on my screen? And they say yes. I have conversations of people who contacted me. They say, hey, Caramel, you shared it on your page. Can I share it on mine? Absolutely. Just shout me out. I don't mind. That's also verifiable. From content creator to content creator. And it's people that you wouldn't even think of, that we've had conversations in DMs about sharing information. Yeah. That's why they have a share button, whether it's on Facebook, wherever. It's called share because they want you to share it. Hello? That's what it is. You shout them out to give them credit, to show where it comes from. And voila, they get more subscribers, and so do I. It's a business. YouTube is a business. That's the way it goes. Tell me that you've never been somewhere and you saw something that was funny and you said, oh my God, I'm going to share this. If you've never done that, you're a motherfucking lie. Everybody's done it. You've been on Facebook and you shared something that you saw on Facebook. You hit that share button and you shared it to another platform. And if somebody said they've never done it, you're lying. You are lying. So that's all of a sudden stealing content when it says share. I sure do. Put that up there. I sure do. I shout my source. YouTube's guideline says you have to, especially now with them updating the guidelines. They say you have to share your source. You have to speak where your source comes from. So if YouTube don't have a problem with us sharing sources, meaning you got it from somewhere, they don't give a fuck as long as you commentate and as long as you share your source. But when people don't read guidelines of what YouTube require as a content creator, no one makes content from scratch. You get it from somewhere. You get it from a source, whether it's neighborhood talk, whether it's the shade room, and you add your own flair and your own commentary to it. You didn't get it out of the blue. You fucking didn't. That go for anybody. We all watch the same blogs. We're all subscribed to the same blogs. Just in case, because some of y'all just got channels, subscribers. Let me talk to the subscribers right quick, because the content creators know where I'm coming from with this. Thank you, Sweet Essence, for putting that up. We are all on the same platform. For subscribers who watch your favorite content creators, we all get our information from the same source, the shade room. The girls are talking, neighborhood talk. I can name a few. You get your information from there, and then you put your commentary and you make your thumbnail and you talk about said situation. That is the new rules and guidelines and regulations of YouTube as a content creator. I come on and I show my face occasionally. Most of the time I do. And I do my commentary on whatever topic I'm talking about. And I shout out my source, and that person already also gets credit from me shouting them out, and YouTube as well. So if I don't do anything, I do follow the guidelines. That's why I still have a channel. If I was not doing that, YouTube would take it down. YouTube monitors everything that everybody do on here, whether it's right or wrong. There's a footprint of everything I've done. So if I was not following guidelines, you can report 1,000 videos. You can report every single fucking video that I do. But if YouTube does not see that I'm acting it outside of the guidelines and procedures of what they've laid down, then there's nothing that can be done. That you just out here making false claims, which then is gonna come back on you, and then your shit gonna be down. That's how it works. That's how it works. So I'm so tired of people saying, oh, just go and report. Okay, yeah, go and keep continuing false reporting people's channels because you're mad at them or you don't like them. Don't go over there. I don't go places and watch people that I don't like because I have other shit to do. I really do. I really, really do. So me, Empress Radio, Wente Talk, Chef Don Don, Shay Renee, Shay P, Terrence, Marcella, T for TV, Who Knew, who else? Ebony the Best, Shar's Reality. We've all been through the same bullshit, and it's more. It's about 15 content creators. Most of us, and I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all know I don't really fool with people like that. Empress Radio did a panel a little bit back. I saw nothing wrong with that panel. I felt like every content creator that went up there, they spoke their piece. I mean, some people, they said what they wanted to say about whoever they wanted to. Fine. I don't control that. I feel like everyone spoke their truth, and you have a right to do that. If everyone else can have panels, why couldn't she have a panel where everyone was brought together? I never would have thought in a million years that Marcella, and a lot of people say, I don't trust her, I don't like her. I'm not even going to say that we're friends. I'm going to say it's an understanding that we can move within the same space and not step on each other's toes. It's understood that I don't have to come on my platform and say piano teeth when I address her, because there's really not an issue. I feel like it was a stray per Wanda because that was her friend. So if I speak to her, all of a sudden now we are clicked up. No, it's just understood that as grown women, we don't got to be about the bullshit and continuously tearing the other person down or coming for that person. Or every time I mention her, I got to call her piano teeth when I can call her Marcella. If she comes into my chat and she speaks to me, I can speak to her. If she's talking about something interesting, and it took me a while because I didn't really trust her like that, because that's just how I am. I have to feel a person out and see how they're moving, and then I move. So she's talking about a topic I want to hear. Yeah, I'll go and I'll support, and then I pop out of there. I pop in and I pop out. But to say that, oh, we're friends, it's not that. It's just understood that we're both content creators. She has some topics that she's talking about that may be interesting to me, and I'll pop in and listen, as I will with Chef Don Don, as I will with Empress Radio, as I will with Tay. Of course, Terrence, that's the homie. I go over there with Scotty. I can move pretty much anywhere because I get along with just about everybody. I don't have beef with anyone. And if anyone say that I do, then they're motherfucking lie. Who have you seen to have beef with? I ain't even arguing with Wanda. I'm not even saying that I'm friends with Wanda. I was thrown aback when Wanda would say, oh, Caramel is my friend. I was like, when did that happen? What happened? Where was I when this shit happened? But if she chooses not to argue with my ass, I'm cool with that. I don't have wrinkles in my face because I don't sit up worrying about what somebody else is doing and who got issues with me or me having an issue with that person. I can move on past the bullshit and continue to do my content and get off. I don't have to be fighting with someone constantly because it's draining. It drains your energy to be in that space, and I choose not to do that. And if I pop in somebody's chat and they own that level of bullshit, I don't have time for that shit. I'll just pop out. But I'm not going to try to tell them what to talk about on their channel because that's your channel. You talk about what the fuck you want to talk about, as long as it ain't me. But I said all that to say this. Bottom line is, I feel like I said before, YouTube is big enough for everybody to be on this platform and do what it is that they do, and you not have to bother somebody. You may not agree with what they have to say, what they do, whatever the case may be. But all this bullshit of calling people out and worrying about what somebody else is doing is so stupid. It's so benign. It's so low vibrational. She said, I think Wanda realized you were good people. Real. I really don't bother nobody. I'm the most giving person, like for real. I really am. I would give the shirt off my back if I like a person. But if I don't fuck with a person, I just don't. I just ignore the hell out of you. I'm very good at ignoring people. Y'all know shit. I did it for 2 years. I'm very good at ignoring people because I'm just not about that. I'm just really not. I'm just really not. I'm just really not. But I'm gonna leave this up there. The material is used under the fair and provision of U.S. copyright law, Title 17, Section 107. It is used for educational purposes such as criticism, comment, teaching, scholarship, or research. All right, we're gonna leave that up there for now. Well, let me take it down because I do gotta say something else. All right, let's take it down. All right, now let me say this too, because I got a couple things that I want to clear up. Because I keep hearing some of this stuff and it sounds so foreign to me. I just be like, oh, really? Because I keep hearing that I took someone's page down. We all know who this someone is. This person is True T. They keep saying Caramel took this person's page down. Absolutely not. There were guidelines that were, and I shared, let me say this, when her channel went down, I was shocked because it was sent to me. Somebody sent this to me, said, Caramel, did you see this? I posted this on my Facebook. Now, this person's not even supposed to be on my Facebook. This person saw this on my Facebook, or maybe someone saw it and sent it to them because y'all know we got some petty ass people who feel like they have to go. And every time you post something, say something, they got to run it back. I'm not sure why grown ass women running shit back. I'm not sure why that is. But YouTube, I did not take a person's channel down. Let me just say that. Okay. Did I start a petition? I sure did. I sure did. Did I take her channel down? I sure did not. If you guys remember when that situation happened, it was when all of those intruder videos happened, where different content creators' names were mentioned in said video, and it was one video after the next, after the next, after the next. It was continuous. So if those people chose to strike channels, report, whatever the case may be, that is what happened. And after so many reports, YouTube has to do something about it. If it shows that something is going on to where it's a violation, at which it was. Now, let me show this, because this is what YouTube had to say, because I'm tired of lies and perpetuations or bullshit being put out there to say that one person did. It's a lie. Do you know how much it takes to get a person's channel taken down? You got to do a lot of shit for YouTube to get rid of you. Like, it can't be one video and they be like, oh, yeah, you got to go. It's continuous. It has to be continuous report. Let me talk to the subscribers because you guys don't really know how this shit works. Content creators know. Subscribers do not. Let me educate you guys on this shit. It's continuous violations that make YouTube say, clearly, this is a problem that needs to be addressed. This is what YouTube had to say when they took her channel down. Because I'm tired of people saying, Caramel Rail took my channel. No. YouTube said this channel was removed because it violated our, meaning YouTube, community guidelines. That's why I said, don't start a fucking channel if you're not going to educate yourself on what YouTube's community guidelines and rules and regulations are. Because if you violate them, they have every right to take your channel. But I keep hearing Caramel did it. I don't know how I got all this power. I don't know how I got all this power. I'm not sure how I got all this power. This is the message that you get when YouTube decides to take action. Do anybody see my name on here anywhere? Do y'all see my name anywhere? And anytime that you have any type of interaction with YouTube for any type of reprimand, they will send an email. So not only was this message was for people that actually go to the channel that you're looking for this channel, if you so happen to click on it to be entertained or whatever the purpose for that is. Okay. If you clicked on that channel to go there, this is the message that you would get. The person that was in violation got an email that explained to them why the channel was taken down. So I'm not sure why my name was in that. I'm sure my name was not nowhere on that email, just as it's not on this message here. It does not say, to whom it may concern, according to Caramel Rail, this channel, it says this channel was removed because it violated our community guidelines. My name is nowhere on that. My name is nowhere on that. If I struck your channel, my name would be on that strike. That's for my subbies. That's for the subscribers that don't know how this works, because I'm going to go ahead and break the fourth wall. I'm breaking the fourth wall so that you guys will know, because I sat silently for 2 years. I'm breaking the fourth wall. If you violate community guidelines and they take your channel, this is what YouTube put up so that anyone that was subscribed to you, not subscribed to you, that may click on where your domain or channel used to be, this message will come up. YouTube will then send you an email in detail to tell you why said channel was removed and what the violation was. But we have a lot of people who just believe whatever they hear and they run with that. Oh yeah, absolutely, she sure did. Multiple violations makes your channel go away. They have to do something. Go read up the legalities of YouTube. I did. I educated myself on YouTube's community guidelines. I went and read all of the legalities that's attached to YouTube, the do's, the don'ts, what you can do, what you cannot do, legal, because I work also in legal. I ain't gonna tell what my job is. And fraud. If you must know. If you must know. Let's continue. Because people love to say, I'm so tired of hearing that. Oh, Caramel took it down. Bitch, no, the fuck I didn't. And I'm tired of people not being smart enough to open your ears and read. It's right here on the screen. Read. Stop being stupid. It says right here, this channel is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated. Why was it terminated? Let me go back, because we're gonna do receipts. I'm tired. This channel was removed because it violated our what? I want her people to see it too, because I'm tired of my name being mentioned in some shit that happened. A fucking what is it? Petition ain't had shit to do with it. That's people going over and co-signing what they feel they may have seen as well. Nobody emailed a petition to YouTube. That did not happen. That did not happen. I woke up one morning and my DMs were flooded with these messages that I'm showing right here on my screen. People take time to read. When you hear something, let it swirl in your head before you be like, oh yeah, damn sure did. What did YouTube? This is from YouTube. This is from YouTube. This channel was removed because it, meaning the channel, violated our, meaning YouTube, community guidelines. Let's go back. This is one of the videos that it had to do with it. That and the, what was it? The intruder videos, because it was a bunch of them. Part 1, part 2, y'all remember. I don't got to go back through that shit. But it says here, this is what YouTube had to say. This video is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated. Why would they need to terminate it if it was not in violation? Why? YouTube don't take videos down unless it's a violation. They do not take videos down just because they have nothing else to do. Now, if something was in a video that was in violation, or someone felt that it was deemable, that they needed to report it, or if multiple people were affected by said video and they reported it, and YouTube saw that there was an issue that they needed to get it off YouTube, or, you know, then that's exactly what the fuck happened. So can we please stop running with the narrative that little old me went and got somebody's fucking channel snatched down? Because you have to be in violation multiple times before said situation happens. Multiple. You have to do something before YouTube does something. Go read up on policies and guidelines before you sit up and just listen to what somebody have to say. And at this point, I don't give a fuck what is pulled up, what is said about me. I don't even care no more. I'm just to that point. I I don't even care no more. It's always a retaliation when a person feel that they want to speak their piece on something, that a person want to clear the air. Why the retaliation? Everybody has a right to speak up on what the fuck they want to speak up on, and it should not come down to a person saying, oh, you can't talk about that. I heard somebody say something to me where I was told, and I got to say the name, where True T said that Caramel Rail better not say, something about Caramel Rail was in the chat, and somebody's chat and was saying something in the chat. I can respond in a chat. That's what you do in a chat, is you respond, you talk, you speak, you whatever the case may be. If somebody says something that's funny, I'm going to laugh. So because I laugh, that warrants a long ass post being made on YouTube, and it warrants a video of defamation and every other thing that you want to talk about me on fucking YouTube. Why? Why is that? How old are we? You don't have to like a person, but respectfully, one should just seriously like move the fuck on. Who has that kind of? I don't have that kind of time. When I tell y'all I'm so busy, I don't like a lot of people like, where's your album? I'm working. It's called work. And if and when you hear my album, since you talked about it so much, it's definitely going to be a flawless project. Definitely. If anybody knows how music or the music business works, you don't just write a song, record that song, and put it out like that. You just don't do that. And if you do, God bless you. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my music. I'm not putting no bullshit out. I'm working with some of the best engineers that know what the fuck they're doing. So if and when my shit do come out, oh, and it's coming. Anybody know me know I don't have to lie about shit. And I keep saying everything that I've ever told you guys in the bushes or in my chat, I have verified everything I've said. People say, oh, Caramel is a fraud. Where? Where? Who have I frauded? I don't ask y'all for money. I give money. I don't ask y'all for shit. But to hit the like button in my channel, I say support the video. I don't ask y'all for anything. I don't ask y'all for super chats or super stickers. Never, ever have I ever, since I've been on YouTube in the 2.5, almost 3 years that I've been on YouTube, I've never asked y'all for anything. I've given out cash apps. I've given, and my mods can tell you, I've given out cash app to my mods as a thank you for modding for me. I keep hearing I'm jealous of what? I have a very pretty good life over here. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I got a nice little rack over here. I know a lot of people like to show my pictures when I was chunky. Yeah, bitch was chunky, but I was on runways when I was chunky too. That's verifiable. I showed y'all that. For those of y'all that follow me, you know that. I've shown y'all recent pictures of me. Did I look fat? I got a flat stomach right now, sitting right here, right now. Fine over here. I work out every fucking day and watch what I eat. I drink my water and I mind my fucking business. Seriously. People like to talk about I got a long head. I got my daddy's head. My daddy was fine. He kept my daddy before he got with my mother, he had women all the time. Fine man. Light green eyes, light skin, nice hair. I got my features from my father. This head has taken me places that a lot of people cannot go, will not go. This head, this long head that people like to talk about, got me on The Voice. I showed you guys my ticket when I got on the show. We don't got to lie about it. I showed you. I can pull it up right now if I felt like it. So to call me Herman and all that shit don't fucking bother me when you know who you are. John Casablanca says that I look good enough to walk on their runways. That's all that matters to me. I made a footprint in my life and things that I wanted to do that I felt was, you know, that was going to take me places in my life that I can look back on and be proud of. I ain't never met a nigga that told me I was ugly. Seriously. Never met a man, boy, whatever. I mean, shit, we in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. So hell, bitches be trying to talk too. I ain't with that. And nothing against nobody that is. I just know when I'm out and about. I mean, I get that, hey girl, I still get that. So I know a bitch still, we work with something over here. So I ain't never had a problem. Never had. I get complimented all the time because a bitch can dress and we never stress. Anytime I step out, I'm immaculate anywhere I go. So I'm going to always turn heads. So for somebody to say that I'm ugly or I got a long head or I look like Herman Monster, we know that's not what it is. I come on my camera, I click on my camera because I'm very, very, very secure with who I am as a woman and how I look. I'm not for everybody. If you don't like how I look, why are you looking at me? If you don't like how I look, why are you looking at me? I don't understand. I feel like it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy for someone that you don't like. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me why people feel the need to harp on what a person look like when there's so much. Well, I'm not a surface type of woman. I put on whatever I like. I go wherever I go. I dress however I want to dress. I don't really care. I don't look at another woman and be like, oh, she's ugly. Now I don't miss nothing. If you kind of not on your shit, I'm gonna see it. But I ain't gonna be first to like point it out. That's just not my thing. Because I feel like everybody got their own thing. You know what I mean? I don't be looking at a woman like that to even be able to point out certain things. It's weird to be able to point out certain things about another person of the same sex. It's weird to me. And I'm not calling anybody anything. I'm just saying women can be very petty like that, which is why I don't hang with a lot of women. But at the end of the day, I feel like I got some shit going on over here. And somebody else may not think so, but it's okay. It's okay. But they love to mention, oh, you went to Melody's show. When they saw me at the show, a bitch was serving. So you can't, and how I look on camera is how I look in person. So to say that I'm a fraud, that's not that, baby. Not that at all. How I look on camera is how I look in person. They saw me. They took pictures. I'm out and about all the time. I've seen several of my subscribers out in person. Walmart, restaurants, wherever, in the mall, and I take pictures with them. And it's the same Caramel from YouTube. There ain't no filter. That's me in the raw, in the flesh. So not a booger wolf. Y'all are mean. It's crazy. I'm just like, I didn't even want to talk about this shit. But then for people to be sending me this email, I'm just like, not another thing, Lord. I'm still on vacation, y'all. Okay. I'm still on vacation. For those of you that must know. Okay. Not sure how some people knew. If you don't follow me, then you wouldn't know. I did something I usually don't do because I'm very private. Okay. I did share some pictures with you guys in Vegas. Okay. But I am still on vacation. I'm still enjoying my best life because I can do that shit. When you've been on your job long as I have, okay, you got plenty of PTO time and plenty of vacation time where you can kind of play and do some shit that you want to do. And that's just what the fuck I do. Say, real if you like girls. You said, real if you like girls that I do, you girl. No, okay, I'm good. Nothing against nobody that's into that. I'm not, child. No, I like peeing. I'm sorry. I like peeing. All right. But that I don't know. I really did not want to talk about this shit. I really didn't want to. I didn't want to go there, but I had to say this because there's been a lot of perpetuations going on for quite some time now, and things just been said, and I just kind of been hearing things, and I just be like, okay, fuck that. I don't really care. That's my mentality. I just don't care. You probably gonna never meet somebody else who don't care as much as I don't. But it comes a time when you kind of have to say something at some point to kind of clear the air to let people know. And I had to talk to my subscribers today because, like I said, if you're not a content creator, you're not really looking into how this shit really works and how it, you know what I'm saying, and how it's put together. When you hear things over here and then you hear it over, sometimes people believe what they want to believe or believe what they hear. But when you see things, that's why I like to put things on the channel. That's why I like to put things on the screen so that you guys can see for yourself what is being said, how this shit works. Did I have something else? I want to make sure I don't leave nothing out. I'm not talking about this shit again. Like, I'm not talking about this again. Because this has been going on for quite some time. This has been going on for, here's something else that was sent to me. Like, why? Why? This is not me. That don't even look like me. They don't even look like me. But this is this type of stuff I'm talking about. And this is unprovoked. I'm just showing you guys. Y'all have seen it. This is unprovoked type stuff that's going on. I don't bother this person. I don't talk about this person. I don't do videos about this person. But this is what we continue to get. And now I'm seeing that Black Titanic is joining in on the mess as well. And I'm questioning myself, like, why? Because again, Black Titanic, I cashed out you when you were in the hospital with your brother. And I'm going to keep saying it. Because I'm trying to figure out where we went wrong. I'm trying to figure out where we went wrong from me sending you a cash app to help you, to bless you when you were crying about you needed food. You didn't have nothing to eat in the hospital. When you was in the hospital with your brother. And I'm not asking for the money back because I'm good. But the fact that you went from that to then mentioning me in a negative tone to where you're trying to cast roots and stuff on me. And then you're saying negative things about me and adding me and negative stuff on your channel. Like, I'm good on that. Okay. I'm really good on that. I'm really good on that. Okay. I don't know why she's getting involved and going there, because I never said nothing negative about her. But that's the bullshit that's going on. Okay. I'm putting it out there so you guys can see all the shit that's happening here. Did I have anything else? I was going to go over some celebrity topics, but I'll save that for my video tomorrow. Okay. And let me get up off here, because what time is it? 12. I gotta go to bed because I'll be going live later tomorrow, you guys. I will be traveling in the morning. So after I get to my destination, then I will be going live to touch bases with you guys. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, family over there, everything. Yeah, y'all know that, honey. It's always gonna be family over everything. But yeah. That's what I had to say, because I had to clear up a few lies, and I definitely want to read that that email that was that's been going around, especially with my name being on. If my name wasn't on, I ain't gonna say I wouldn't care, because it does affect other people that I'm cool with. But like I said, they are adults and they can handle their own shit, whatever they choose to do. If they want to file police reports or press charges, hey, do what you got to do. I ain't gonna tell somebody what not to do. But I mean, if you feel like you've been threatened in any way, shape, or form, definitely go and do what you got to do. But yeah, that's what it is. So the only reason I address it is because my name was mentioned in it, and it should not be, because I don't have shit to do with that. You don't know who a person is, where they came from, none of that. So no one should be really looking up anybody's information, private information, and posting it to put others in danger, or or in danger. Because like I said, going to people's houses and putting people's personal info, like, why? I don't understand why that would be. Why is that even content? Like, that type of shit needs to definitely stop. But you guys, again, watch who you want to watch. I'm not going to tell you who to watch, who not to watch. If you want to go wherever you want to go on YouTube, I don't care. But just know and understand, if you hear that my name is in any mess of a gang or any shit like that, it's definitely lies. I don't get down like that. To be in a gang, I'm gonna say that I'm not in any gang. I don't even do clicks. Okay. I don't even do clicks. So that's just what it is. And I wanted to clear the air and let people know that, because yeah, they said, are you writing your reads from are you writing your reads from this video? What are you talking about? Oh, that ain't to me. I don't write no reads, but okay. But KVR is so messy, I can't. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. But I will see you guys. I will definitely be popping in on you guys tomorrow. So Car Chronicles for tomorrow morning. I will have to push it back because I will be traveling. Okay. Once I reach my destination, then I will go live to visit with you guys, and then I'll be going live thereon. Okay, to touch bases with you guys. So keep your notifications on so you don't miss any of my shows when I pop in. Y'all know I do pop-ins, like early morning pop-ins, afternoon pop-ins as well. So keep your set their eyes on it. Child, I don't really care who's in the bushes. I'm just saying, and nothing that I've said on this channel are lies. I'm just saying, because I showed you every receipt. I showed you every single receipt of what I was talking about. So That's just what it is. All right. So it is what it is. No lies told. All right. I'm just really tired of all the perpetuations and lies being out there. I'm tired of my name being brought up in shit that I have nothing to do with. Y'all see me, I come on here, like I said, I do my content, and the next thing you know, a video is going up about Caramel Rail did this and this. I'm like, what the fuck? When? When did I do this? Okay, I don't know. But that's what it is. Let's get out of here. I'll see you guys later. Please don't forget to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel as well. Okay. Love you guys down. Until the next video, I will see you guys later. Bye.